Yes, it's another opening, another show. But not just any show, and it would take a lot more than an 8x10 glossy to get the director's nod for this project. This is Believe.
The idea of Believe was actually born from the whale itself. As you can see from the whale tail behind me, from the behaviors that are in the show, and even the music that was composed in the show, it all came from the animal itself.
From the trainer summits and the ideas generated by the Believe team, we took those ideas back to the parks, talked about it with the in-house staff, and we put those sequences and those ideas into the emotional expressions that you'll see in the Believe show.
At the core of SeaWorld's training philosophy is positive reinforcement. It permeates every interaction the trainers have with the whales. More than anything, the trainers want the animals to have fun. This is what brings magic to the training sessions as well as to every performance.
I think that's one thing people never get tired of seeing. We as trainers, we never tire of it. We see it every day, but we appreciate it every day.
These whales are amazing animals, and they brought with them the whole concept of this particular show.
This really is our heart and soul. We have 8 sequences really, if you count testimony, but 7 behavioral sequences that involve the whales, and we break each one down into each individual behavior.
The on-stage talent consists of an assortment of killer whales and killer whale trainers. The production team, however, is a cross between Broadway extravaganza and Hollywood blockbuster.
And we did this by complementing the wonderful talents of our internal entertainment team and animal training team by bringing in people from all around the country. We brought in a Broadway producer to help us establish what the overall content of the show would be. We brought in a set designer and a composer from Los Angeles area. And we also brought in Hallmark Corporation to help us with what the emotional content of the show would ultimately be.
We aren't special people. We have special jobs, and we recognize that, and we understand that we are, in essence, ambassadors for humankind interacting with this species of animal.
When the whale came down, I gotta have
The show is titled Believe. It is a magnificent display of the incredible bond between man and killer whale. 2 worlds, 2 different species, trying to bridge the gap between them. And how do you bridge that gap? You believe.